Hi guys, good morning. Today I want to talk to you about this beautiful tune, Moment's Notice by John Coltrane, and I want to analyze the chords of the first four bars because I think that understanding, which is the purpose of each chord in the harmonic progression, is the starting point to understand what I can play when I'm improvising. So let's write down the chords of the first four measure. So we have F minor, B flat 7, E flat major 7, A flat minor 7, D flat 7. So many times I've heard in other analysis of this tune that this E minor and A7 are just a 2-5 close or chromatic and so on. I don't think so, because every time we have in a chord progression, a dominant 7 chord, we know that the dominant 7 chord and its purpose is to create tension. So this A7 here hides another dominant 7 chord, and I tell you why. So let's write down here an E diminished chord and put A on the bass. So we get, that's an E diminished, so we get an A7 flat 9. So each dominant 7 chord has a family of other dominant 7 chords which share with the original dominant 7 the diminished chord. So if I play harmonically and I write down harmonically again A diminished and I put C on the bass, I get a C7 flat 9. So same diminished, same family, and if I put E flat on the bass and same chord here, of course enharmonic again, I get E flat 7 flat 9, and if I put G flat here and same chord here, I get G flat 7 flat 9. So all of these chords belongs to the family of A7, and all of these chords are interchangeable. So this means that to go to F minor, is the 2, 5, 1 in E flat, I would need a C7, of course, is secondary dominant to go to F minor, but C7, because of E diminished, belongs to this great family, and so C is interchangeable with A7 flat 9. So the purpose of this A7 is to create tension to F minor, and I can play over it, of course, without altering the chords, so with just like a mixolydian, things like that. But its purpose is to create tension. So I will approach this chord with a diminished scale for dominant 7, so A7, and I will approach it with of course E, F sharp, G, A, B flat, C, D flat, E flat. So that's the diminished scale for A7, but it's the same diminished scale for all of this chord here. A, C, E flat, and G flat 7 flat 9. So all of this information are on my book on jazz improvisation called The Art of Extemporaneous Composition by me, of course. So check it out on my website, www.angelodileonforte.com. And hope this helps. See you soon. Bye.